Alrighty, YouTube. Hello. Happy October. Today is October the 2nd. It's October. It's our favorite month, right?
October spooky season.
So, just again, quick little thing. I am not using the DJI mic. I'm using the actual iPhone. We discovered that it was the lightning adapter on the DJI mic that was actually kind of having issues, which is why my mic would disconnect. So we're full on iPhone audio right now, but I think we need to share something with you guys that we're going into couples therapy. Holy crap. I literally said it backwards right now. Hold on. Let's rewind a little bit. I think we're going into therapy couples.
What?
I did it backwards.
Only that is.
No, I know. So, like, I'm saying, like, I'm skipping that, and then I'm going, like, wait, rewind it a bit, and then showing it to them.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so never mind. We're going to couples therapy.
Oh my god.
Because we're having issues with our marriage. Are we?
Are we?
Nah, just kidding. We're just kidding. Hey.
Are we?
I'm kidding. Anyways, we just want to make this one, as you guys can see from the title. Someone will be here. Well, okay. So we're making a podcast for this channel, right? Not necessarily like this. We're gonna focus on that. No, I still want to make these vlogs. That would be the main focus. But on the side, I guess Missy over here wants to do a podcast. So let's kind of interview her and ask her opinion as to why she wants to make one. I'm all aboard, but I told him our conditions that like, hey, if we are gonna do this, you kind of have to make up the topics, kind of schedule everything, what day should we do it, and just stuff like that. Towards the end of the video, we'll talk about all of the equipment that we're going to use, but for right now, let's kind of get her point of view as to why she wants to start a podcast. So, handing it over to you.
Oh my gosh, this is too close and personal stuff.
Oh, that's what the channel is all about.
Oh, why do I want to start a podcast?
Yeah, so how did it come to be where you were just like,
I just feel
it's like, BZ, do you want to start a podcast? I was like, okay.
Yeah, what? I don't know.
Again, we're not gonna get too deep into it. We'll talk about that on the actual first podcast. But
He's not letting me speak my truth.
no, you'll have to tune into the actual podcast to see why. But just a little rundown, because remember, this is a vlog.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I think it all stems. Wow, maybe it will be therapy for us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I've just been getting very like overwhelmed at work, very stressed, and then I just started playing like this little game on my phone just to de-stress. I was just like playing it, and then I was there with my thoughts, just like la la la, and then out of nowhere I was like, and it's just like, wait, podcast. I've always wanted to do a podcast, whether it was like by myself, with my bestie, or with my BZ, or by myself. But
That too.
yeah, I was just like, I have so many like thoughts just like running through my mind where it's like I just need like a little outlet to let it all out. And then also, I don't think I didn't tell the BZ this, but I feel it is therapy. I feel and I appreciate The Office.
No, I know. It's why I know. I'm getting the reference. We finished it yesterday, The Office.
We finished it yesterday, and a lot of it was like, I feel and I appreciate. Oh, I'm kidding. No, but I have been feeling like we're on two different, not planets, but we're just kind of like not spending as much time together as we do. Like, granted, we do like eat dinner together. We do have like our time to just like watch our show, whatever show we're watching. But I just feel like we haven't really had much time to like talk or chit chat.
So that's one thing.
That's like my main thing that I was just like,
no, like the podcast.
Oh yeah, like it'll be like an amazing time, or like a good opportunity for us just to like sit down and talk and like whatever it's about, you know, doesn't have to be anything like too serious, but
Depends on the topic, I guess.
Depends on the topic. Yeah, depends on the topic.
Well, ladies, the ring's gonna come off, I guess,
Shut
pretty
the
soon.
fuck
So
up.
hit me up.
Stop.
Says the one that leaves all the time and shit.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I leave?
Yeah.
What do you mean I leave?
Tune into the podcast for that. All right. So again, now that she did all her explaining, basically, we're not gonna be using like too many, I guess. Like, we're not trying to be professional with this either.
No, guys, this is what is it called? Amateurs podcast. We're just having fun. We're just talking with one another. This
This way.
is technically our therapy. No, I'm kidding. And then like this is like the thing too. A lot of like people sometimes don't understand our dynamic, where it's like we joke around with each other a lot. Where like we could take jokes with each other.
We?
Sometimes,
We.
because sometimes I do get like when I'm in a mood and like he busts like a joke, I'm just like, really? Did you have to say that? But like there are moments where it's like we could, you know. Like I said so because it's true.
What? I thought we were talking about equipment.
Oh, but yeah, equipment. It's like literally just gonna be us, just and this phone.
Not just this phone. So watch. The main goal is to at some point get a camera, but we looked at him and it's like, do we really want to spend $500 on the camera? And that's like on the low end. It's like, do we really need it that much? It's like to us, it's like we both have iPhones. They're like 14s, right? Both of them, which is like. Obviously, this is what I'm recording this, so it's kind of like, do we really need like all that stuff? Look, so to her, like she's just like, oh, let's just kind of do whatever, like just beginners. But it's kind of like, I understand that because that's always been my philosophy for YouTube, where I'm like, hey, just kind of start off at the end or at the lowest point and just keep on progressing and like keep on better. But like, don't you think that the fact that like I've been doing content creation for like a little bit now, that like you would want like me to use like some of my expertise that I've learned, where it's like lighting, mic and camera stuff, like whether to her it's just like, oh, just grab any type of phone, like just grab any type of phone and just like record. It's like, no, we got to make sure we're recording 4K. We're trying to make sure that we're just recording everything good, and like I want to have good audio. What for her, she's like, oh, the iPhone audio is good. It's like, no.
Oh, sorry.
It's like we need to at least be decent. Like, yes, we're not gonna get those. What are they called? Shuers, I guess, mics. The ones that like everyone has, the with the arms.
Oh. Okay.
It's like,
I
no, like
called.
I mean, at some point, but I mean, do we really think this is gonna turn out to anything?
This is just for us.
Yeah, again, we're just doing this for us, just to connect a little bit more. But like I think I'll just end up using my DJI mic, the one that I have, and then I'm gonna get another one for her, which at some point it'll benefit for when she's also like more in the vlogs, right? Because like if you guys have noticed, like I've been the ones really doing the vlogs. She doesn't really appear too much. Not my choice. That's her.
I'm in the business.
Because I'm the one that's actually, I'm like, hey, like I really want to do this. She's like, yeah, I'll do it, and then she gives up like in a week. So it's like, cool. So we have topics already on the stuff that we want to talk about. Again, we still don't know how many videos we want to upload, like every, I guess, month. Yeah, so she's thinking like 2 to 3 a week and stuff. I'm like,
no, I'm not.
I don't know if I can do that. So again, the reason why like I'm telling her like, yes, I'm down to do it, but that means you're gonna have to do a lot of the hard carrying on that, because I'm already focused with work, as in like, you know, I work overnights, so I don't, you know, I come out kind of tired, and then I'm already doing my FAKEHECTOR stuff, which is, you know, gaming and all that, like getting guides and all that. And then I'm pretty much the one taking care of this guy. But let me put this in perspective. That's because he's choosing me. Say no. Because every time I send him to her, he just goes up back into the room.
It's like he doesn't love me.
So, and that's Nella too, and that was always Avalanche. So it's just the dogs. They just prefer me. Yeah. So I'm the one having to really take care of them. So I already have all this on my plate that I'm like, okay, like, trust me, I want to do everything, but like, I just can't keep on adding stuff. So that's why I'm like, hey, if you want it, you make the topics, set up everything, get all the equipment. Because we also have some Elgato lights, which I think should help. Again, we'll play around with lighting as well. And then we need to find a location. We're thinking about her room on top, right? Because another thing that I also want is just to kind of have it right here, like in the middle of the living room, where like we just turn on those lights. I bring on my lights from my room, just have like a nice little background, you know?
I guess.
That's how I see it. Yeah. So, it's not gonna be anything crazy. We'll just talk about some certain topics at some point when we're kind of running out, and if we have a following, which again we'll probably only get 2 views anyways. So. But at that point, yeah, exactly, because we're just doing this for us. It's kind of like this channel hasn't really taken off at all. It's like, that's fine. I mean, it's just
at this point,
like,
it's literally just for us.
Because it's literally memories for us. Like I said, it's like at some point it's just an archive of like, hey, like if we have children, they can look at this and
be like, oh my gosh, they're so geeky.
I'm like, dude, dad was a badass. Mom was so. Yeah. But again, this is just more for us. If it goes into something cool, if not, then it's whatever. But I had noticed that like every time I come home from something, she has a podcast on. She's watching these dudes. She's watching those girls, and I'm just like, okay, So it's like, hey, that's your thing. So I'm not totally too shocked that she's like, hey, let's start a podcast. Because I'll be honest with you guys, I always kind of wanted to start one with her, but I never wanted to force her because, like I said, I don't know how well she is with content creation. Because, again, like, I'm the one that's kind of forcing her to do vlogs sometimes where it's not her like, hey, let's make a vlog about this. It's more of me like, hey, do you want to pop out of my video? And she's like, yeah,
Yeah, I guess so.
So the fact that she was the one that like, hey, let's start a podcast, I was like, okay.
Like, what?
Like, I'm down, but, let me do all this. So I was like, hey, let me be full-time content creator, and I'm down to do everything, but someone's still throwing her fits, so I'm like,
Stability.
Exactly this. But, I guess those are things we'll kind of get into in the topics. We're going to try to make it anywhere from, like, 10 minutes to, like, an hour at most, right? This will just be really like background noise, I guess. So just like put it in the background while you're cleaning.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like how when you, I guess, like clean or take a shower, you just have it on. Just
listening to
kind of weird, but okay. I mean, that's your thing.
What? I'm pretty sure a lot of people do that.
Well, I know, probably.
Or like podcasts.
Maybe, I don't know. I just like to enjoy my shower. It's just like, so. That's just a little thing. I guess we're gonna create one again. This one is gonna come a little bit before the one that I explained, but I will be off for 2 weeks. Hopefully, in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
And 2 weeks from now, I'll have 2 weeks off. I guess. So I'll be able to focus a little bit more. We're not gonna go anywhere. I don't want to go anywhere. I know she wanted to go to Disneyland for 2 days. But I was like, nah. Yeah, for my birthday, because, it's coming up too. But I was like, nah. I really just want to stay here and just kind of just play games and kind of like take it as
And then we're going to go to the farmer's market.
When?
You could vlog that. I'm giving you content, baby.
No. I'm still not comfortable taking this entire monstrosity out in public. No.
Not that whole thing, just your phone.
Yeah, but I still want to, like, point it at people.
He's all here.
Yeah, so
what's your name?
Not that point. Yeah, trust me, I never want to do that. So if this channel ever takes off, then sure, then I'll be like, all right, cool, fine. I'm like, hey, I'm doing my job. But that's then like right now we're just kind of like a side project. It's like, nah.
But we could still go to the farmer's market.
Maybe.
I think so.
I'll have to check my schedule for that.
I don't think you're busy that day.
I am.
I don't think so.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'll be out for 2 weeks. Just try to, take it as if it was content creation, and then we'll see where it goes from there. You excited for the podcast?
Mm-hmm.
Excited to build everything?
What do you mean?
the set.
Oh.
You're gonna have to get like, so she's planning on getting like a little small table from the thrift store, which is perfectly just so we could put our drinks, and then we're just gonna use DJI mics for this. I know it's not common, but I don't care. It's just what we have, and
That's just for us.
yeah. So if you guys enjoy it, cool. If not, don't worry. We're not gonna be upset about it because
to our future kids,
you're
welcome.
This entire channel is just kind of just us having fun. All right, but that's it for now. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe. We'll see you guys later. Peace. I'm trying to block you. There. Me. I'm good there.